With women staying single, there is definitely a huge market for it, but there has been some bad experience/reviews with women trying this experience. With women staying single, there's definitely a huge market for it, but there has been some bad reviews with women's trying to experience this industry. Hey, I'm Chase, a Perth-based bodyworker and companion for women and couples of all ages, shapes and sizes, 18 plus, specialising in spicy massage and companionship services. So with this question that was left for me, this two-part series really. First part being the part that it's an increased demand. There is, this industry is booming more and more for women, especially here in Australia. And the second question was the part where women have had bad experiences/reviews with providers in this industry, male providers. So I'll quickly start with the first part. First part being this industry is going to grow, and I honestly truly believe it's just going to keep growing more and more. Key factors, I guess, being social norms, women having a more financial power in their life. They have their own career, they have their own money, they have, that financial stability. Sorry, I just saw a whale in the background. That was fucking awesome. That was awesome. Behind me is the ocean, so anyway, here in Gold Coast. Social norms, financial power, and wanting to have more unique experiences in their life. So I just see that growing and growing and growing personally, and of course it's person by person basis, and it depends on what kind of experiences and things they want to learn and grow from this. But I think it's going to get bigger and bigger, and I think there needs to be more, educated, guys in this industry that are offering, good experiences, good services, but they are hard to find, and that's where it comes into the second part of the question, explaining that, women have had bad experiences and left bad reviews in this kind of industry. I have talked a bit about this before in other videos, so feel free to check them out as well. But to start with, there's going to be bad people everywhere, right? There's bad women in the industry, there's bad men in the industry, there's bad people in the industry. Same thing as real life, there's good people and there's bad people. And I think that it's extra important for women to do their screw diligence when looking for a male in this industry. Yes, I did say screw diligence, I love the word. Because your safety, your physical safety is at risk. It's at risk, of course, it's at risk going on a date, it's at risk in many different situations in your life, but you are putting yourself in a vulnerable situation. So it's important to find a guy in your area that has, social media platforms, is out about what he does, he posts on social media, obviously like me, but I think that's important because if they're not willing to really put who they are into their profile, it's a bit harder to trust them. From what I've heard from other clients is when they've booked services, they tend to book the men wearing clothes in their profile. If they're just guys that aren't, they've found that the experience was more about him than her. So the more professional guys, they're dressed nicely, they look after themselves, they are not coming from a place of bad substances or unethical practices. And yet, check out all their social media, check out their testimonials. Of course, some testimonials can be faked, just like anything. So be cautious about that. If they have no testimonials, But then again, the first 2 years I was advertising, I didn't even know I needed to click on the button testimonials, and so that people could leave me testimonials. So but I would say look for their testimonials is a very important part. And if they've worked with other people in the industry before and they've tagged them in their profiles, maybe contact them. Contact agencies or any sort of places that might be able to refer you to good ethical guys in your industry, in that industry. But yeah, you're not going to connect well with everyone, and trying to find a guy that's emphasizing safety, emphasizing consent, emphasizing that, you know, it's coming from an ethical space, he's not wanting to do it to get money for substances, or, you know, it's during the day bookings. You know, if you have a guy that only wants to see you at 2 a.m, red flag. You know, women are very intuitive, so they should be able to tell, but of course not everyone is able to tell, and this is why I'm giving this information out. And just picking a guy, you know, you can speak to tantric practitioners, you can speak to women in the industry, you can contact some women that are also in the industry, and they, not all obviously, but some will know someone that does know a male in the industry, or they will know someone themselves in the industry that is good, they can recommend. I'm not saying go harass, message all these women in the industry for details, but if you get a chance, or if you know someone that knows someone in the industry, ask a favour. Ask a favour, and hopefully the girl will do a solid trying to book a guy in this industry. So yeah, that's my advice, and yeah, I just see this industry growing more and more. The more education that's out there, the more positive, good experiences that women can have with different guys in this industry, not just me. But otherwise, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, like, tag, share, repost, whatever you do to support this kind of industry, because this is a start of what you can do to show other women that there is good men in this industry by sharing this kind of stuff, by getting the word out. And it's really going to take women recommending it as well, being open and vulnerable with sharing, you know, good experiences with men in the industry to other women that may then be interested in booking some. Otherwise, till the next video, I'm Chase, and ciao.